Welcome into the Ranch Sitdown. Our guest today, John Teague.
This is a brand new song, Wish You the World. I'll pass you up on occasion. Same car, same hair, same face. It's nice to know where you are. I'll let you stay as long as you want. Your presence makes me impatient. Reasons to leave, reasons to stay, but Mama tells me to call you. But I know when you see me, you see all your failures. Oh, I wish you the world. I hope you find what you're looking for. Was it really that hard to look at me like you look at your scars? Well, if the rumors are true, how big's the rain? How fine are you? I'm on the highway flying by nightmares. I'll keep you in the corner of my eye, dear. Oh, I wish you the world. I hope you find what you're looking for. Was it really that hard to look at me like you look at your scars? I could leave you here, but would I ever find another? I may have been a mistake, but how convenient to compare the likes of me to those who may come your way. Until that day I hold on, and you'll be whole and I'll be gone. Till the day I can move on, and you'll be the best I've ever done. Oh, the best I've ever done. Oh, I wish you the world. I hope you find what you're looking for. Was it really that hard to look at me like you look at your scars? Oh, I wish you the world. I hope you find what you're looking for. Was it really that hard to look at me like you look at your scars? Don't look at me like you look at your scars. Don't look at me, I'm just a scar.
Very nice. John
There you go,
Teague of the Teague Brothers band hanging out with us here on the ranch. That is a new song you just put out.
Yes, sir.
Man, and that resonated with a lot of ranch fans as soon as we started playing it.
Yeah, I've got some good feedback, man, and I appreciate you guys putting us on it real quick.
It was an accident, but
I
we
bet
did it
it
anyway.
was. It always is with you. Whoops.
So that was proof and testament that the Teague Brothers had been working on some new music.
It was.
Can I show them this?
Yeah,
Am I
you
allowed to do
can.
this?
Absolutely.
So I'm going to put this camera on me real quick. Right here is brand new music from the Teague Brothers
That's
band.
it,
How
man.
cool is that? We don't have a release date yet,
No release date.
but we
nothing
know
like
it's
that.
happening and it's done.
Yes, it's done. It's in the tank. So they say.
In the
industry.
tank?
Yeah, that's what.
So I
they
got to
say.
fish it out? Is that what it is?
I don't know
Texas
what the.
thing.
I don't know who comes up with these terms. That just in the tank. It means.
Well, you
it's
guys
there.
travel all around. Have you ever said tank to somebody else out there and they're like, you mean pond? No, I mean the tank.
I don't know. It's in the. It's done.
In the can.
In the
Which
can.
sounds worse. 'cause
Yeah,
you got to go to the can.
Yeah, exactly. Going to the can.
Well, I
is-
haven't listened to this album. Maybe that's where it belongs.
Maybe it should. Yeah, honestly, Shayne, you should just throw it in there now. It's pretty much a career ender.
Well, that's what we're always going for. That way people talk about you.
That's right.
Go out with a
dude.
bang.
Going
So
out.
tell us about this new album.
Well, We recorded it out in Edgewater Studios in Sugar Land, Texas, which is where we recorded Coyote and all those other songs back in the day. We decided to go back and visit Derek, who's the producer there. And, yeah, man, we had a slew of songs. We narrowed it down to 10, and Wish You the World ended up just kind of working its way up to the title track, you know, what we would call the title track. But there's a lot of cool stuff. I think it's something for everybody, you know.
Are these all your songs?
Yeah.
Any covers on this at all?
No covers.
No covers?
Nothing.
Co-writes?
I had one co-write, Breathe, the first one with my guitar player, Kyle Villarreal.
Okay.
We wrote that one together. It's a pretty cool song.
Is it? I can't wait to dig into this album, man.
Dive
I'm very
in,
excited.
yeah.
I mean, like,
then,
you just handed me this
I
bad
did.
boy.
I wanted to surprise you.
It was.
But I don't know if anyone has a CD player anymore, but I can send it to you digitally.
I had to go out and buy like a CD player to plug into my laptop to make it work. It's the weirdest
that
thing.
exists?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
So I've got it like in a box encased in foam because I don't want to lose it because it was impossible to find.
Oh, gosh. I can't even imagine. I bet Walmart doesn't even carry them anymore.
Walmart. A what? A CD?
CD?
Don't know what that is.
We have books.
But they sell the hell out of vinyl,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
I have a ton of vinyl.
Yeah, I did too. Like everybody's back into vinyl, which is cool.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever thought about doing that? Because I know it's super cheap to get your
it's
music
so
on vinyl.
cheap. Just a couple $1,000s for about 100 of them.
Right.
Yeah.
And God hope you sell them.
Yeah, and they're so heavy and hard to lug around, and they can't get hot like this.
Yeah.
Like, you have to ride in the van with you.
It's days like this where somebody would come in and we're here and it's like 100 degrees and a heat index of 110.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody would hand me vinyl and I'd have to walk down to the parking lot. And we park almost to Wichita Falls is what it feels like from here. It's a long way.
Might as well be.
It's a long way. And then drive the truck all the way back around and then hop in real fast and grab it and then take off. Because, like, you'll walk out there and I could see it's already bent.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
like,
dude, it's a mess, man. But, you know, I still love them, and we do have a whole load of them coming for this particular record.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So we'll have them for sale eventually when the record drops.
That'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
You come from a family of farmers and saddle makers, construction workers, veterans. I saw it on your bio.
Yeah.
You are an Army veteran,
Yeah.
which we've talked about before.
Yeah.
So where did the songwriting come from?
Well,
You're tired of hard work? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I was pretty.
Because songwriting's super easy.
Yeah, I was just confused and angry, and I needed to let it out like a teenager.
Right.
No, my mom's actually and my dad both are like really great songwriters and in their own right, and I just grew up around them playing. So it just always seemed like that's what you did whenever you play music. You write your own songs.
Yeah.
They played plenty of covers too, but mainly, the funnest songs were the ones that they had written, the ones that got the most pop. So I grew up watching them play live. And, naturally I don't know when I started doing it. I just picked it up. But I know I started playing. I'll send you a link to a video when I was in a touring metal band.
Really?
Somebody sent it to me the other day on YouTube. I was like, oh my God, I was 16 years old. I lied about my age to start playing with this band. And anyway, it was.
Well, the question is,
nuts.
Was it like an actual camcorder over the shoulder that they were videoing?
Yes,
this thing
dude.
with? Like,
that's what we
how
were
they
thinking.
get it into the bar?
Because it's not there were no smartphones
Right,
back then.
yeah.
This is like 2004, 2003.
That's awesome.
so yeah, there was a camcorder.
Like a
sitting.
production crew came in.
Oh yeah, I can't remember the camera now. I can't even picture what it was, but I remember watching me jump around on stage. But yeah, I started writing songs as far back as then, and just eventually when I got out of the Army, I was like, you know what, I kind of like this Turnpike Whiskey Myers, and like I kind of like this.
Like
this
I can
is
do
cool.
this.
Yeah, and then that led to like Drive By Truckers and Isbell, and just kind of bloomed into all of the things that I kind of listen to still on a daily basis.
So what kind of music was mom and dad doing?
My mom, she played a lot of bluegrass and country music. My dad played more like honky-tonk style country dance tunes.
I bet they loved your metal days.
I don't know. They were awfully supportive.
Were they?
Yeah, but not like in a like. that's awesome way, but more like cool.
You're still doing that, huh?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was. I don't think it came to any of my shows. None.
I can see that. Like, now, son, we support you from a distance.
Yeah, my wife found the video the other day and was like, "Oh my God, I don't remember this." Yeah,
I would have second-guessed this whole relationship if she saw that.
She had moved to Colorado at that period of time, and so we didn't see each other. We weren't dating then, so I guess I just went nuts.
Let your hair down, literally.
Literally.
Yeah. Oh,
Let me tell you, bro.
That is so funny.
I'll send the YouTube link to you because it's just crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's like
I won't share it.
No, it's on the web.
It's on the web.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Oh man, it's some of those things we can't outlive. Have you seen like the recently, like my Instagram algorithm would be like, you think your band's having a hard time? Remember, Post Malone started here, and there's that video of him just all passionate. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
He's wearing like a raccoon hat.
Yeah. See Davy Crockett doing Justin Timberlake. I'm not sure what this is.
He was strange, man. But
okay.
Yeah, no. He's totally normalized out now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I hear you recently moved to our area.
I did. Yeah.
Congratulations.
I love it, man. It was the best decision I ever made.
Where are you? The exact address so we can come by and say hi? Everybody? No, where are you guys living?
Out off of Chisholm Trail.
Oh, so you're not far from here at all.
No, I'm pretty right close to Benbrook Lake. I love it, man.
It's a good spot, man.
It's McPherson, Sycamore School Road, like all the shopping and stuff.
Oh man,
I dig it, dude.
It's completely different from where you came from.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't even have a pizza place.
Who are you telling me? That's like one of the first things you ever told me. It's like, we didn't even have a pizza place.
Yeah, we have nothing out there. So, yeah, it's nice to have like a grocery store within like 5 minutes of the house.
Everything's not melted by the time you get back home.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know that could happen.
Yeah, that was a real thing.
So, like, did you guys go shopping with coolers out there?
Oh, well, I mean, no, you just race home. You know, you can't stop somewhere else on the way.
Right.
You know, it's like you leave HEB in Beaumont, like it's
go
30 minutes, get to the house and Winnie, as fast as you could.
So all this convenience, is it a little overwhelming?
A little bit.
Yeah, I could see
I'm
that.
still like trying to figure out like good restaurants, you know, and like sorting out the best ones. But you know, I'm taking recommendations, man. So let me know where to go.
Boy, we're gonna talk.
Well, that's good because
I
found like 3, and the Cajun restaurants, you know, are a little lackluster from where I came from.
Yeah, probably not a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, the gumbo is not what I'm used to.
I got a good one for you. It's out by where I live.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
They
don't advertise on my show, so they don't get to.
That's right.
Mention.
That's fine. But
now they wish they did.
Yeah.
So the other day you got this kind of hot take on your Facebook page about AI music on streaming platforms.
Yeah, man. I'm concerned about it.
It's becoming real concerning. You know how they tricked us, and I hate to say it, they did it with Randy Travis.
Exactly.
You know what? Because that's what happened. We got to figure out a way to do this where everybody's okay with it. Because God bless Randy Travis, and they did this, and everybody's like, "Well, you can't say anything bad about Randy Travis."
Yeah.
But now it's infiltrated.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be concerning because this art for you guys is such an emotional thing. I mean, it's like you're opening your soul to people, which is a very hard thing to do.
Yeah.
And then there's just going to be some computer that's going to do something in 30 seconds. Now, let's be honest, the lyrics are pretty subpar and lackluster.
Right now they are.
Yeah, but that's the concern. It's continuing
They're
to
better
learn.
Than some of the crap that we've heard,
right.
You know, and that's what concerns me is that the consumer has a pretty low bar in general. Like, you know, when you're talking about not necessarily your consumers, but, you know, the listeners in general across maybe the whole world.
If
you say, I'm a country music listener, and then you go and turn on some generic radio station that's playing top 40, you wouldn't know the difference between some AI-generated lyrics and normal lyrics that were manufactured by a songwriting think tank out of Nashville.
Yeah.
And that exists.
Yeah.
So, like, in these, we're there now.
Yeah.
So what I'm concerned about mainly is not the copyright and all that stuff. And I've heard people like, oh, well, copyright's not going to be a problem. That is not the issue. The issue is diluting music and the
Absolutely.
streaming revenue and people who are creative and artists and art in general.
Mm-hmm.
We're already seeing what it's done to photography, what it's
Mm-hmm.
done. I mean, you can literally just type something in, prompt something on any AI generative thing, and come up with a beautiful scene or beautiful
yeah.
art. Like, man, it's putting so many graphic artists out of business. Now think about it if you translate that into music. Now you're talking like the only steady check that we get is our streaming revenue.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Right.
So it's strange to think that we would be competing with something that doesn't exist. Like we're literally would be, and on top of that, they can pump out there's literally companies that are being built on this premise.
Yeah.
They can make 2,000 songs a week and publish them, and say they just rake in 100,000 listeners a pop per song, and like you can manipulate algorithms with that amount of input.
Mm-hmm.
You can drive listeners there, and that's what scares me the most is because it's so hard already. So and like
there's enough competition with just real people.
Right. So like, are these platforms going to allow this to keep going? And at what point are they going to say, no, we're not going to do this anymore?
Mm-hmm.
And like, wait until what are the size of the checks that they're writing to these companies, these creators that are using AI to generate art? Like Randy Travis or not. Like, it doesn't matter to me. I feel like you kind of have to take a hatchet to this.
I think so too.
I don't know what the best answer is other than demonetize it. That way you disincentivize it, and then it can't continue to perpetuate and head in this direction. It's scary. It's scary to me.
It's frightening for everybody, like even on my side of the music thing, because I put my heart and soul into what we do, and like just to see that take away from friends, it just crushes my soul, man. And I mean, what's next? We're gonna have Picasso AI pictures in museums. I mean, that's the next step. That's what they're doing. They're taking away everything from us, like that's creative and artistic and your outlet. You know, and your way to share yourself with others. Josh Abbott was on a panel with me a couple years ago at the Fort Worth Music Festival when it first started, and that was one of the discussions. It's kind of when AI just started, and he's like, I got to share these lyrics that my buddy wrote. Buddy had an AI thing and he wrote it, and it was like, "She's my yellow rose of Texas" kind of thing, like write a Texas country song. And he goes, while it's crappy, that's kind of the same stuff I was writing when I first started. So that's scary, and that happened in like 35 seconds.
Oh,
and it would take me 3 months to do that when I first started my music career, and then you develop and you get better. But that's what AI is going to do too.
100%.
And it's going to take away, like, where are we going to go see a concert? I don't want to see some guy just push play on a laptop, because that's really what's going to happen.
Well, I feel like that's why artists have kind of figured this out, like graphic artists.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they either pay for that service, so like you pay a subscription or whatever to have some AI generate something for you. You use that maybe as a general concept and move forward from there. Like, that's one thing. You're and then maybe sell what you have like worked on, after that. Maybe AI was part of the creative process,
right? But
it wasn't the thing. Exactly.
Laid the base for you.
Exactly.
Kinda, yeah.
So now that's one thing. But to take AI and literally have it completely generate something fabricated out of thin air, there is no human being that's really attached to it whatsoever, other than the guy who just
pressed enter,
typed
entered
in
the words.
He entered the prompt.
He
entered the prompt.
Yeah,
that's it.
God.
There was nothing else. And then that guy, like, he's gonna be allowed to upload that and sell that? No. If anything, it should be the other way around. He should pay Spotify to be able to do this, or pay for some obscure thing or some AI application that generates this thing. He should pay that, but it ends there. No money can be generated off of it.
It shouldn't be, yeah.
And I can give you 1,000 reasons, but at the end of the day, like, the harm that it does is enough reason for me to put my foot down about it. But I'm just me over here.
Just trying to do my thing.
Just whining about it, you know. But, you know, I haven't
heard our jobs.
Yeah, well, like I think somebody posted the other day, you know, some Nashville artist was like, this AI song that my buddy printed out is better than anything I ever wrote. And I'm like, well, yeah. It is better.
Sometimes it is.
That's a pretty low bar.
But like we said, the music scene's already kind of diluted as it is. There's a lot of competition. Yes. There's a lot of people that shouldn't be doing it because it's easy sometimes to record music.
Yes.
The quality may not be as good, but you can record music in your home.
Exactly.
It's not always the same, but yeah, this is going to make it even worse. It really is. I mean, and you're probably like me on your Instagram reels and stuff. You start seeing these people that are doing the AI generated songs, and the new one is the big country one that's got where he's like trucks and beer and guns in my butt, and it's like what? But this is where AI, that's where it is. But it's only going to learn. It's only going to get better. Now that song's stuck in your head. I understand.
Yeah. Well, that Hawk 2, you hear that?
Oh yeah.
That song came out, and then like I saw articles from like Rolling Stones on it.
Yeah.
And like, was that what we're gonna do? Like, it's funny, but
you sound like two old guys just bitching about the world at Dairy Queen.
Probably so, man. People are gonna be, I think someone called me a boomer. And I was like,
I'm not from Oklahoma.
Like,
what are you talking about?
Yeah. What does that even mean?
Right?
No.
Oh, let's switch gears for a second.
Sure.
So, we've never really talked about this publicly. Few years back, there's this video that surfaces, and you guys are playing this event. I believe it was a fundraiser event. And this guy from Oklahoma comes and jumps up on stage with you. And it was Evan Felker of the Turnpike Troubadours before we knew they were actually going to get back together publicly. And that was a really cool moment. And you don't really talk too much about your relationship with Evan, but I'm going to make you right now. Like, you guys have become really good friends and riding together, and
we've been pretty good buddies. We've talked about riding together. We have not.
Oh, you haven't yet? Okay.
No, as much as we've talked about it or thought about it. You know, he's mentioned it to my friends, mutual friends, that he'd like to. But at the end of the day, like, guy's busy, and you know, he loves music, but like, when I talk to him, it's like we talk about all the other things.
Everything but music?
Yeah, like like we're both, you know, neck deep in it all the time. So like we might share one thing or two, and I'll see him at shows or something. But like we were in a wedding together the other day. Well, like I don't think we talked about music one time.
That's pretty cool.
But, you know, we're not there for that, you know.
Right, yeah, you're there for a wedding.
Yeah, and if we got to the point where we were both sitting down and writing together, I'm sure we would completely nerd out. I know
it would be terrible. It would be an AI-generated song is what you guys would probably do.
They probably would be like, wow.
Guns in the butt. There it is. That's what's happening.
Yeah, we'd probably just give
it
up.
What a cool moment. And to be honest, that's how you guys got on my radar, because that video went around. And that probably happened for a lot of Teague Brothers fans.
It did.
Yeah, and it was like, cool. Oh, well, there's obviously something for this band. Let's check them out. You guys put on an unfreaking believable live show. Like,
Thanks,
it is I know it's called country music, but it is a rock and roll show. There's a lot of passion and energy in y'all's live show, man. That is so much fun to watch.
Thank you, man. And that's like my favorite thing about all this. Like getting out there and actually performing the songs. It's great to record them. It's great to listen to them back. But really, I'm more in love with the whole, like, let's get out there and rock.
Right.
You know? I want to be
That's the reason you write these songs.
Yeah, I've always said, like, I want to be like the Foo Fighters live. Like, that's the kind of show that I want to have.
Man, that sounds tiring. Is what that sounds.
It seems like it. But those guys, if you look at them, they're having a great time.
They are, yeah, absolutely.
So
absolutely. You want to do another song for us, John?
Yeah, we can cut another one here. Yeah. I'll do my cow song. How about that?
All right. John Teague of the Teague Brothers.
Yeah. There's a lesson I'm learning today, talking to myself again. He was cussing like an old man out of fuel. Church in the morning didn't do what it should. Lord knows I ain't worth 2 damns, but I'm worth 3 according to him. He didn't mean no harm, he ain't much for charm, just a life lived having a hard day. Every single day you gotta check on them, or they'll wind up just like this. In a bind we're in, she's suffering. Boy, grab the 22 and put an end to this. 'Cause these days you can't trust someone else to do it right. If you want it done, do it yourself, son, and figure it out real fast. Or take them cows to the sale. I couldn't do it, I couldn't shoot it, she meant too much to me. She represented every time I left, can't imagine how she felt. She'd probably been sick for a week or 2. She ain't looked the same since the winter came. We hauled off her baby, sold it so we could even afford the hay. This one was tough, I couldn't say much, just give him the gun. He said, give me the gun, 'cause these days you can't trust someone else to do it right. If you want it done, do it yourself, son, and figure it out real fast. Or take them cows to the sale. Close the chapter today. Hell, I threw the whole book away. 1 second I'm enjoying life, the next I'm saying goodbye. I can't imagine doing this alone. I've been a fool, I've been wrong, yet I grin and bear it tonight. At the dinner table, he called me out. He said, these days, you can't trust someone else to do it right. If you want it done, do it yourself, son, and figure it out real fast. Or take them cows to the sale. Take them cows to the sale.
Some good working man music right there. John Teague of the Teague Brothers Band. The new album, Wish You the World, will be out on fill in the date. We can't wait to, I cannot wait to dig into this album.
It's good.
Everything you guys have done has just been incredible, and it seems like every time you release something, it's better than the last thing.
Yeah, we like to turn it up a notch.
You're learning as well as AI. I'm very impressed with you.
I'm not going to be able to keep up, bro. I won't be able to keep up for long, so y'all listen while you can.
Right, right. Anything fun coming up for you boys?
We've got a few shows coming up. We're playing in, I don't know, we're playing in Kemah next weekend. We're playing at PK Lake for 4th of July. The big party
That'll be
there.
A party.
Yeah, and Sunburns will
Not
occur.
A lot of fireworks at your shows, but
no,
it's going to be fun to have that.
It's going to be a blast.
Right?
Yeah. We've got a show in Plano in August, I think, coming up. And, yeah, lots going on. I mean, we're touring the country this summer, so we're
Yeah,
going
I
to
saw you.
Idaho,
Yeah, you're
Florida,
all over the place.
Oklahoma, Colorado. Yeah,
Very cool,
I'm
man.
excited.
Well, welcome to North Texas.
Thanks, brother.
Glad to have you as a neighbor now.
Yeah,
We're gonna
let's
do
go
lunch.
eat.
Yeah, absolutely. John Teague of the Teague Brothers. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, brother.